Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. It's Saturday and today Serie A is back and I can't wait. I know that you told me a few weeks ago, not even that long time ago, we can't anymore, Beppe. Let Serie A finish. We want to end it. 23-24, put it there in the garbage. Forget about it and let's not open that chapter anymore. We don't want to speak about it anymore. It's over with Italian football, calcio. Let's forget. And now we are back here on the 17th of August and we can't wait that it starts again. 24-25. Welcome Serie A 24-25. I can't wait. You can't wait. I know it. And it's not because we were missing football, because in the meanwhile there was the Euro 24, there were the Olympics, there were the friendlies, there were the pre-seasons, there was Supercoppa Europea, Real Madrid, Atalanta. There was a lot of football. Every single day I think that we could watch football. But we were missing our beautiful home. Our home, the Italian calcio. We were missing it. And we can't wait also to check our boys on Monday against Como. And that's why today, all of us, we will be there in front of the television, watching not the 4 games, because it's impossible. Again, strange decision by Italy. But the 2 games that we can watch. There is Inter that will play, there will be Milan that will play, there is even Fiorentina that will play. So a lot of games today and we will be there in front of a television to analyze, to study how did our opponents reinforce themselves. Did they become stronger? How are they playing in that new system? Do we have a chance to beat them? I know we will all do the same. Maximum of like if you didn't yet, please continue to subscribe to the channel. Let me know your opinion. Today we'll speak about a lot of things. A new number 10, Kenan Yildiz. We'll speak about McKENNIE reintegrated in the team. Miretti may be out. We'll speak about where are our targets. Scope Miners, Nico Gonzalez, Kalulu, and another offensive winger if possible. Will we be able to close them? Will they be there already in the Allianz Stadium? So a lot of things. Of course, we start with the basics. You putting a maximum of like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because now we start. Where did we leave? Juventus third, qualifying to Champions League, 23 points away from the Scudetto winners, the team of Inter. Allegri out, Montero 2 games with Juve to the next gens, Chiesa and Alexandro on the score sheet, and today Chiesa and Alexandro not even called up. One is not even part of the team anymore physically, the other one is physically at Juventus in La Continassa, but not there to travel with the first team. Everything has changed then, but seriously, everything has changed. We have a new management surrounding Cristiano Giuntoli, Giuseppe Pompilio, Stefano Stefanelli, etc., etc. We have a new technical staff. Collinet, Hugo, Thiago Motta, etc., etc. New one that is taking care of the goalkeepers. We have a new number 10, Kenan Yildiz. And even if Serie A starts today, there is still a lot to be done. Not only Juve, but there is still a lot to be done on and off the field. What are my wishes for Serie A before starting to speak about the actuality of Juve and Mercato? I would lie if I would tell you that I'm not dying to win Serie A again. I really want to win Serie A. I really want to win it. This is what I am. This is who I am. I want to win every single competition. I want to win every single game. I want to win every single contrast because that's how I am. Then, can I accept defeat? Can I accept that you don't win at the end? Depending on the circumstances. But when we start, I want to win. And I will never change. This is my DNA. This is why also I support Juventus Football Club. Now, on the other side, I try to be a bit more realistic, a bit more cautious, especially on the sporting side. I would love that we close the gap of these 23 points. I would love that the Serie A of Juventus doesn't end in January. Because I'm fed up. That I need already to say goodbye to a fight until the end. That I already need to say goodbye to our objectives and starting to adapt to what is remaining already at the end of January. I really want to go towards March, April, May, fighting until the end, which is also one of the DNA, the quotes of Juventus, fino alla fine. Also, I want a healthy season. From an injury point of view, which I always wish all the players of Serie A, because more you have healthy players in every team, more the competition is fair, even if injuries are part of the game. But then I also want a healthy fan base, a more healthy fan base than the previous season. I know I'm asking probably too much. I know that my wish list will probably not be realistic, but I would love that we go towards a scene where we can speak about football, that we are football-centric, like when Thiago Motta has been presented by Juventus, il pallone al centro del campo, the ball at the center of the field. That's also what I would love this season for the channel of Serie A. This channel that is speaking about Serie A, speaking more about football and less agenda wars. The people that are pissed off because the Allegri was kicked off, the people that are pissed off because Thiago Motta was not their favorite choice, the people that are pissed off with Giuntoli because he's not able to close the deals, etc, etc, etc. Let's speak about Juventus with positive attitude, with negative attitude, with criticism, with appraisals, with whatever you want, but let's speak about football. Let's speak about Juventus, which I would really, really appreciate. And probably, again, it's a bit too much that I'm asking. So today in the planning, Genoa, Inter, Parma, Fiorentina, Empoli, Monza, Milan, Torino. The 4 games played today. Tomorrow, Bologna, Udinese, Verona, Napoli, Cagliari, Roma, Lazio, Venezia. And the last day, coincidence, Lecce, Atalanta, Juventus Football Club against Como. Last match of match day 1 before match day 2 that starts a week later, where Juventus will travel to Verona. Gazzetta dello Sport is opening with a page. Ditelo con I gol. Tell us with the goals. This season, Gazzetta is wishing, is hoping for a lot of goals, for entertaining offensive football. And that's where I'm asking you, because I already told you my wishes. I can read in the wishes of Gazzetta dello Sport. I'm asking you, what are your wishes for this Serie A 24-25, but also for, and especially for, Juventus 24-25. We see there a lot of players, we see there a lot of strikers, with one of them, that is Dusan Vlahovic, our number 9, our player that needs to score, to bang the goals more than he did in the previous season. Yesterday he spoke to the microphones of Sky Sport, where he said, it's the first time at Juventus that I'm participating since day 1 until the end, to the physical preparation of the preseason. I never had the opportunity to really train at the fullest, so we are ready. I am ready. It's a team that changed a lot. We are all really available to learn new things, new methodology. But we are a team without limits. I don't want to put myself objectives. Why? Because when you put yourself objective, there is a roof, there is a limit. We want to go game by game, step by step, discovering this new team. There is not a lot of time. This team will probably need time, but we, being Juventus, we don't have time. We need to perform immediately, and against Como, we will be ready. And also there, my wishes, that Dusan Vlahovic is able to understand the game of Thiago Motta, that he's able to play without these small, annoying injuries that he had, that he step up his game, that he's able to bang the goals that we will need, especially in the beginning of the season, because as we saw in the preseason, we were missing a lot of goals. And for the people that were expecting these goals to come from Kefren Turam, we warned you here on the channel, and he repeats it at every single opportunity, the goals will not arrive from Kefren Turan. He said it again yesterday, speaking to Sport Mediaset. He said, my specialty, my skill, is not scoring goals, neither from the distance, as you saw in Juve against Juve Next Gen. It was more a miracle, and also not close from the goal. This is not my specialty. So he's reminding and he's telling everyone, the goals, don't expect them from me. I have my job to do, and I will do it as much and as good as I can, but that not. And that's why Juventus is looking to improve these goals, because we are really light in terms of quantity, and we are lacking. We saw it, we said it, the one that is able to support Dusan Vlahovic up front, but also to help him, that Juventus goals not only will come from the Serbian number 9. Una cosa mai vista, something never seen before, is the title of Corriere dello Sport. What are they speaking about? About the fact that the teams of Serie A, starting already today, they are not complete. In a season where the games will even increase more, with 5 teams participating to Champions League. Champions League games has been increased, so more games to be played, with 2 clubs, Inter and Juve, that will play that World Cup competition at the end of the season. With Supercoppa that increased, same as last year, to 3 games instead of 1, etc, etc. The teams at the 17th of August are absolutely not complete. Then I watch the players. I see Lautaro Martinez, I see Morata, I see Dia, Charles de Ketelaar, Gudmundsson, I see Dovbyk, etc, etc. Buongiorno. I see all these players that already arrived, and then I see Nico Gonzalez. Well, I would have loved that Nico Gonzalez was already a Juve player, but this is not the case. This is at today not the case. All the other players, they already joined their team. They are not complete. They need more. They are missing pieces of that puzzle. But Juve, no Nico Gonzalez. And at the moment also no Cope Manners. And I trust and I believe in Tuttosport when they are telling us Cope and Nico, brace Juve, doppietta Juve. I believe them. I love them. I understand that the domino effect already started. But my question, like I wrote in an article today in the Telegram group, thank you for the people that said it was extremely interesting. Thank you for the people that said more of these articles. I said, what if that domino effect, that we are at the destination, we are waiting for the domino effect to be started, boom, 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 so that at the end we take that last domino that could be Nico Gonzalez, that could be Kalulu, that could be Cope Manners, and when I'm saying could be 1, 2, 3, no, we actually need 3 dominoes, the 3 of them, plus a surprise that could be Consensao or another player. What if it's not like that? What if it's Serie A with Atalanta, with Fiorentina, with Genoa, with Milan, with all these that are waiting for Juventus to actually start that domino effect, so that the other teams are at the end and are taking the money of Juve, the money of Juve that Juventus wants to invest on Cope Manners. And there I tell you, where is Cope Manners? We are in a strange situation. We already found the agreement with the player since long, with the agent, with the salary, with the length. We even found the agreement with Atalanta. Why is Juventus not moving? Because Juventus, they understood that there is a special hidden, not said situation, strategy of Atalanta. Atalanta, they want Juventus to fund the remaining part of their mercato, which can be totally correct. Of course, they can do whatever they want with the nearly 60 million euro that they will receive from Juve. But the thing is that, strangely, coincidence, they are on the same targets than Juve. Kalulu has been spoken about in the Atalanta offices. Nico Gonzalez has been spoken about in the offices of Ladea. The team is on these 2 players, and Juventus juntally is scared that funding immediately and giving that money, sealing the deal for Cope Manners with Atalanta, they will go for these players, Kalulu and Nico Gonzalez, to Bergamo. Juventus with Cope Manners, but with a huge big problem, because then you are missing an offensive wing, 2 offensive winger and a center back, and you can start all over again, knowing that you will have less than 10 days or approx 10 days to close all the deals. Iscomiso playing with Atalanta, refusing to loan out Nico Gonzalez to Juve because he's waiting for Juve to start the domino effect. Guys, I'm asking me a lot of questions. What about Kalulu? Well, Kalulu is another story, in a way, but he's thinking. Is he thinking to join Juve? Did he already take his decision, but he didn't communicate it yet? Or is it because also there, Atalanta is saying, wait a bit, come to us, you will be a starter, undiscussed starter, playing Champions League. Just wait that Juve give us the money for Cope, and we come to you. Could be, eh? I'm start to be a bit worried. The number 10 of Kenan Yildiz, because Juventus, they tried to make a part of the Juventus fans, the Juventini fan base, happy, announcing the extension of Kenan Yildiz and also showing him with the new number 10. A symbol of a new Juventus that gives hope to kids, that if they are working hard, if they are good examples, if they believe in their dream, if they have the behaviors that we are expecting, they can grow up, making their dream come true. Also going through the next gen project, that is a fantastic project. Not all of them will remain in Serie A. A lot of them will be sold. Only a few will have the opportunity to play at first team, but it is possible. And not only to be there a bench player, but becoming an example, an icon, a symbol of Juventus Football Club. And that number 10 has been given to Kenan Yildiz. I am extremely happy about. If you want to see all of what I said about Kenan Yildiz, go back to the live of yesterday. In the beginning of the video, I started speaking about that. But I'm extremely happy. And then we finish with the last topic, the one of Weston McKENNIE, that is doing it again. After last season being out of the team in the beginning of the season, and after some circumstances, the stars were aligned for him being reintegrated, doing a beautiful preseason in USA, and actually impressing Max Allegri, he's about to do it again. This time with Thiago Motta. Not only because he's impressing on the field, and the tests that he's doing are actually quite good, but also out of necessity. Probably the necessity of Miretti to play with continuity, asking to go on loan. Juventus not having the money and missing in the beginning of the season Como, Verona, some offensive powers, maybe understanding already. Understanding that without Adzic, without Miretti, offensively we are lacking. And a player like McKENNIE, that we saw it in the season of Pirlo, he knows, he feels the goals. He is a player that knows how to enter the box. There were some talks to get closer, a bit from Juve, a lot from McKENNIE. Maybe also understanding that the ego problems that they had in the beginning of the season were something to say, let's put it aside, let's get closer to it. I already spoke about that in the video of yesterday. We can confirm that it's true. Is it a definite yes of Juventus? No, not yet, but it's true that these 2 weeks that are coming will get McKENNIE closer to Juve with a Miretti that could possibly go out. Miretti staying, that's not why Miretti is leaving. Probably Miretti leaving is why McKENNIE is staying. That's something super important to understand. Ragazzi, that was it for me for the video. My wishes for Serie A, how it happened last season, what I want, what I don't want, what I'm extremely curious about, Weston McKENNIE, Miretti, Yildiz, etc, etc, etc. Koopmeiners, the Machiavellic evil plan from Atalanta, that domino effect. Kalulu, Koopmeiners, Nico Gonzalez, a lot. We spoke a lot, so I'm reading you now, and we see each other later today. Grazie, forza, Juve.